Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga. Oh, no. I'm just testing like you remember or not. Are you following or not? Nityananda. Gauranga. Nityananda. Gauranga. Good. You are all alert. So, thank you so much for being here. And we are celebrating this Sankirtana movement in the association of all the sadhus. Satsanga. So this is a very, in the Kali Yuga, this is the best way. This is the only way, not the best way. This is the only way we have to spend our time. Because, like Srimad Bhagavatam also says that, what is that sloka, Prabhuji? Krishna Varnam, Trisha Krishnam, Sango Pangasta Parshadam, Yajnahi Sankirtana Prayu, Yajanti Sumedha Fasaha. So all the intelligent people just take this Sankirtana movement in this Kali Yuga, age of Kali. So when we are in this Sankirtana movement, when we keep singing it, then all the Kali and the Maya will not affect us. So this is the only way to stay away from the Maya. Right? So we'll do quick prayer, then we can decide what topic we are going to speak. Om Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai ki Jai Nitai Gauranath Raj ki Jai. So this, right now, the Pitru Paksha period is going on. How many of you know that Pitru Paksha is, this is the time, and worldwide they celebrate this one. Even the Halloween. Halloween is October 31st, every year, 31st, right? So that comes that falls in the same period as ours also. So in this Pitru Paksha time. So they also, show some gratitude and respect towards their, forefathers and ancestors. And we also doing the same thing. You want to know about this? What is the best way to, celebrate this Pitru Paksha? Or you wanted to have any other preference? Anyone? Pitru Paksha is good. So in the Bhagavad Gita, first chapter, because in Telugu also we started it, and tomorrow we are going to discuss this shloka also. And chapter 1, shloka 41. So Arjuna is speaking this shloka. Shankaro narakayaiva kulagnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro hesham lupta pindodaka kriyaha. And the translation says, maybe you can just follow quickly that one line. Shankaro narakayaiva kulagnanam kulasya cha kulagnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro hesham patanti pitaro hesham lupta pindodaka kriyaah, lupta pindodaka kriyaah, shankaro narakayaiva, kulagnanam kulasya cha, patanti pitaro hesham, lupta pindodaka kriyaah, sankaraha, such unwanted children, narakaya, make for the hellish life, eva, certainly, kulagnanam, for those who are killers of the family, kulasya, for the family, cha, also, patanti, fall down, pitaraha, forefathers, he, certainly, esham, of them, lupta, stopped, pinda, of offering of food, udaka, and water, kriyaha, performance. The translation and purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki. An increase of unwanted population certainly causes hellish life both for the family and for those who destroy the family tradition. The ancestors of such corrupt families fall down because the performances for offering them food and water are entirely stopped. The purport. According to the rules and regulations of fruitive activities, there is no need to offer periodical food and water to the forefathers of the family. This offering is performed by worship of Vishnu. Because eating remnants of food offered to Vishnu can deliver one from all kinds of sinful reactions. Sometimes the forefathers may be suffering from various types of sinful reactions, and sometimes some of them cannot even acquire a gross material body and are forced to remain in subtle bodies as ghosts. Thus, when remnants of prasadam food are offered to forefathers by descendants, the forefathers are released from ghastly or other kinds of miserable life. Such help rendered to forefathers is a family tradition, and those who are not in devotional life are required to perform such rituals. One who is engaged in devotional life is not required to perform such actions. Simply by performing devotional service, one can deliver hundreds and thousands of forefathers from all kinds of misery. It is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, 5th chapter and 41st shloka. Devarshi bhutatpanrunam pitronam na kinkaro nayam runacharajan sarvatmanaya sharanayanam gato mukundam parihritya kartam. Anyone who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of Mukunda, the giver of liberation and giving up all kinds of obligation, and has taken to the path in all seriousness, owes neither duties nor obligations to the demigods, sages, general living entities, family members, humankind, or forefathers. Such obligations are automatically fulfilled by performance of devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here, Arjuna has a concern of this destroying the family dynasty. This family dynasty is saying that this is the eternally it is coming. And when, because what is his fear? His fear is in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, all the elderly people are standing there in the battlefield. And if this battle happens, then all the elderly people will die. When the elderly people are dead, then there is no one in the family who can educate and guide the family members. So because of that, there is no education and no guidance is in the family, then all the women get polluted. When the women get polluted, this adharma, because of adharma, because no one is there to tell us what is right, what is wrong. And that is the time adharma will prominent. When adharma is prominent, all the women will be polluted, because the people are there in the society who can pollute the women. Because of that pollution, unwanted population comes. When this unwanted population comes and they don't even offer food or any shraddha karma or anything to their forefathers, because of that their forefathers are never going to deliver, then they'll stay forever there, and they create all kinds of havocs in the family members also. Because when the forefathers get angry with our activities, then we will be screwed up, because they were struggling there. We don't know that what is the real purpose of it. That's why, so Krishna is saying that, like the Shastra is saying that there are the two kinds of people here. According to this purport, there is a devotees who are taken shelter to the Mukunda. Mukunda means who gives the mukti. So he is called the Mukunda. So who have taken the shelter of Mukunda, they are calling as a devotees. And the others also the devotees, but they are the Sakama Bhaktas. Because of they always go to the Devatas to fulfill their desires. So these Sakama Bhaktas, we are living in a Varnashrama Dharma. Actually, we broke the Varnashrama Dharma also. Nothing is happening now. There is no Gruhastha life at this moment. What is who we should be called the Gruhasthas? Who has the goal of the Mukti. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. And having the goal as the Mukti, liberation, then we start following the Dharma according to Shastra, following the Shastric instructions. Then we develop economically as well as we fulfill our desires. So whoever are taking this path, and they are called the Grihasthas. But if the people have no goal of the Mukti, they are called Grihamedis. Because it is a kind of sophisticated animalistic life. That is what Shastra is saying. And this Shraddha Karma. So this Shraddha Karma means Shraddha. Shraddha means the karma which we perform with so much Shraddha, so much interest. For what? Why we have to perform that karma? The karma for the purpose of the Pitrus. This karma need to be performed for the purpose of the Pitrus with so much interest, so much devotion, so much love. And according to the Shastra, that is called Shraddha, which we do by the Shraddha. That karma is called Shraddha. And the purpose should be, because the purpose should not be that, every year we have to do it. Not for that purpose. And now we will see that, how we can understand this. We know that a person, whoever the person dies, up till 11 days, the soul is going to be there only. After that, the soul journey starts. And every month, maybe we'll discuss this later very elaborately. And there are the stages. First month they go to certain place, and the second month they go to the next level. And every time, because we were given the body, the soul, the dead soul has given the another body. What is that body called? So the body name is, some name is there. I forgot that body. No, Yatana body. So Yatana body. So what is the Yatana body? Is even they fry in the hellish planets. They fry in the in the oil and all that, and the body will not get damaged. But the pain, the soul feels the pain. So that is the Yatana body. So and every stage after 6 months, they have to cross over the Vaitarini river. And that's why everyone, all the descendants should donate a cow on their name at the time of 6th month. Because when the descendants donate a cow on their name, ancestor's name, and they can easily cross over because they give the boat. Otherwise, this Vaitarini river is completely the blood, fuss, and like all such a worst smell. And they have to like swim in that, and there is no food offered.
So, Prabhuji, they cross the Vraja river, right?
No, not the Vraja river, Vaitarini river. Viraja river is the Goloka. So that is there.
I have a question. Donate a cow?
Donate a cow.
Donate it where?
To the Brahmana.
Oh.
To the pure Brahmana who can grow.
Okay.
Who can take care of the, the very, happily and, like lovingly. So we have to donate. Any donation should be towards the Vaishnavas. So only the Vaishnavas can. I mean, we call it a Brahmana also. But that time Brahmana means they have a, who born and who is, living just completely on the begging and, and giving the knowledge. But these days Brahmanas are super rich than the other people. So when the Brahmanas are super rich, then we should not donate to them. Because Brahmanas should not depend on, earning the money. They have to, their job is according to the Shastra. So they have to give and they should not even ask for the donation. Whatever the household people give it, and they should be satisfied with it. If they give more, they have to keep whatever they wanted it, then they have to donate to the other people. So we have to donate to those kind of people. So that's why. And so this is the process, right? And now, but what about the devotees? Sometimes, because we have to do the Pancha Yajnas, Panchanruna. 5 types of debts we all are having it. 5 types of. One is Devaruna. So we are indebted to the Devatas. Why? Why we are indebted to the Devatas? Because they are giving the sunlight, rain and moonlight, because of the Devatas providing all this, and that's why we could able to eat. If there is moonlight, there is no fruit, the juicy fruits. They are like only fiber. I mean, like how much fiber we can eat it. And the sunlight, because of the sunlight only all the crops grow, right? So, and because of the water. So they are supplying all the necessities for the life, and that's why we are indebted to them. That's first one. Second one is Rishi. All the sadhus, sages. Sages have put their complete effort to give us the Shastra. Right? So we are indebted to the Rishis also. And the next one is Pitru. So the Pitru Runa. So Matru and Pitru, both they come in that, and we have to pay back to them. But can we pay back to the Matru and Pitru Runa? Impossible. Right? Whatever we give them, we cannot even pay back to them. Even like 1% also we cannot pay back to them. So that's why for the Pitrus we have to offer these Pindadana and the Shraddha Karmas. What is the other one? Atiti. Sometimes like the guests come and we have to serve them as the form of the God. They came because without calling. Not the friends. Don't call the friends as Atitis. Because friends are always on the schedule basis, right? On the schedule basis, no. You invite us and we invite you. It is like a business going on there. Because we give them the food and they give us the food. And when they give us the food, we indebted to them. And when they give us the food, then they indebted to us. So this is how it goes. It's not a, like check. Since you gave the food, I gave the food. There is a balance. No. We have to take the birth again. We have to pay their, like a debt. And they have to take the birth again. They have to pay our debt also. But there is a process to break that chain. is the feeding the prasadam. When we feed the prasadam, there is no, like a runa. There is no runa anubandha. So we have to be very careful how we are feeding the other people. If we, without the prasadam, if we don't feed the prasadam, that means we feed them, they indebted to us. And if we go to their house, we indebted to them. And how can that be paid back? In the next life, we have to take the life again. So this Runanubandham is very dangerous one. That's why we learned that art of living is, we have to feed the prasadam. So when we feed the prasadam, there is no Runanubandha, but both will be elevated, the conscious level, and they both, benefited. Right? So that is the, and the last one is, what is the last one? We got the Deva, Rishi, Bhutaruna. Bhutaruna. All the living entities. We don't, weave our own clothes. Someone else is weaving it. We don't make our sofas. We are using them. And we don't, chairs and anything, the mic and everything we are using, someone made it. So we are also indebted to them. So we have to pay back to them. And look at the birds. Birds help that, a pollination. What is that called? If that is not happening, there is no, even fruits or anything. Look at that. We are all indebted to them. And that was the reason. So we have to do all these yajnas. But when we do this Sankirtana yajna, this is called Satsanga. Why we call Satsanga? Because when we do this Sankirtana, and what happens, all of them will be satisfied. Yajna is Sankirtana Prayur. Out of all the yajnas, the Sankirtana, Kali Yuga, the Sankirtana yajna is the more prominent. And this is the only, a yajna in the Kali Yuga. That's why we have to do this Sankirtana yajna. And this similar question, one time in a Srimad Bhagavatam, Narada Muni asks 4 Kumaras. Because we hear that, right? Some people get the ghost because they don't even get the body very easily. Some people get like that, the new body. Some people have to wait in a Pitruloka. Because this Pitruloka is when we offering them, actually who are the Pitru Devatas? Many people have the misunderstanding that our father, our grandparents, our ancestors are called Devatas, Pitru Devatas. No, actually they are not. So the Pitruloka is ruled by Aryama. And in that Pitruloka, there are Vasus and the Rudras, Manus, so they represent it. But the best way we need to understand is what is the best way to do this Shraddha Karma. This is asked by Narada to the 4 Kumaras. What is the best way even to deliver the ghosts and all the living entities? Because there are 8.4 millions of varieties of species in this world. And when 4 Kumaras started narrating a story from the Srimad Bhagavatam, maybe you all know that, Gokarna, the story of Gokarna. And in the Tungabhadra region, there was a pure Brahman called Atmadev. And at that Atmadev, he had a wife, and he is a very pious and very dharmic and a very sincere and pure devotee of Lord. But his wife, she has a more, focused on the beauty side of it. The money, she has money, how she doesn't want to spend money, there are the people, right? And but she focuses on the beauty only. So this Atmadev is a really a rich fellow, and he has a house and he has everything, all the opulences are there, but he has no kids. And because his wife is happy because of whatever, she is focusing it and she has everything. But this Atmadev is feeling so sad because of not having the kids. And one day he was going to the, the river, Tungabhadra river, to take a bath and do these Nitya Karmas. And at that time, he happened to meet a sage. And the sage asked him, because of sage could recognize this Atmadev, he is a pure devotee, sincere devotee. And yeah, why you are so unhappy? And then Atmadev said, oh, this is what, like I have everything, but I don't have a kid. And I'm going to the like a river. Now I wanted to give up my life. Then he said, like, why? You don't have to give up. Because he was giving all the philosophy, according to karma, all, like this thing. Okay. He said, like, if you don't bless me to have a kids, then I'm going to suicide it. He started giving him a dhamki. So finally, like with force, he had given a fruit, mantra fruit to the Atmadev. And he said, like, give it to your wife and she will have a baby. So he got home and he had given to his wife, but his wife knows that if she has a baby and she loses her, like a physical structure, her beauty. So she doesn't want to, she is like in a dilemma now. What do I do? Then at the same time, her maid servant as well as her sister also there, she came and she is pregnant. And she said, like, all right, I will, you just pretend that you are pregnant and you give this to the cow. So the cow had taken the fruit and her sister said that once I have a baby, I will give you. But you manage until the 9 months. So this Atmadev wife, Dundali, she is managing like she is a, like a Garbhavati. But finally, they got a baby and she offered the baby. And at the same time, the cow also delivered to the baby boy. And a cow baby is like a big ears, like the same as a cow's. That's why they named him as a Gokarna. So the Karna means ears, Go means cow. So the cow-like ears, he born like that. So he became a Gokarna. But because of he born from that mantra fruit, and he had adopted all the good qualities, and he was so much interested in the reading the Shastra and all the Vedas, everything. But the sister's son, behaving that Dundali's son, they named him as a Dundukari. And this Dundukari is such a naughty fellow. And from the childhood onwards, he used to push the people into the river. And when the other kids are crying, he used to enjoy it. So that was the nature. He adopted it. And as he's growing, he was started doing all the robbing and, like a girls and everything, drinking, all the, like all the nonsense things he started doing it. And finally, he's making his own mother also, give me money, otherwise, like he's beating her mother also, his mother too. Then seeing this Atmadev, like feeling so morose, then the Gokarna advised him, you go to the forest and you liberate yourself. So this Atmadev went to the forest and is practicing his tapasya. And in the meantime, this Gokarna also went to the pilgrimage, and every, the dhams, he is visiting it and he is gaining more knowledge and more purification. So then this mother, finally, Dundukari mother, Dundali also, she jumped into the, a river and suicided because of not tolerating these fellows, all the problems, giving all the troubles. But now he has no one to stop him. Then finally, he's robbing even the other villagers also, and he's looting all the king's property, everything, and he's bringing the prostitute home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prostitutes. He is bringing everything there. And one day he looted so much wealth. And these people decided that this fellow, all the prostitute 5, they gathered together. As they are planning it. We have to kill this fellow. If we don't kill him, and the police will chase him, and finally they find out that this all wealth belongs to the king, and they put him in jail. Along with him, they take us too. So that night they planned in a way that they got all the burning oil or something, They tied him to the bed and they opened his mouth and they poured all the hot oil into his mouth. So he is dead. And since his death was like such a miserable situation, he became a ghost. And becoming ghost, he is living in the same house. And by the time this Gokarna came back and is living in that house and is doing his all bhakti related activities. But in the nights he was hearing some crazy noises. And he was calling this Gokarna, please help me, please help me. Then this Gokarna started worshipping the sun god, Suryadev. And Suryadev revealed him, that is none other than your brother, Dundukari. So then Suryadev also recommended him do this Bhagavata Saptaha. So then, Gokarna invited all the pujaris from the village, and he also announced that all the villagers also came there, and he put a 7, what is that? Jonna, sage, the maize, what is that called? Jonna? Mokkajonna kind of one. 7 bamboo kind of stick, bamboo stick. And he made him.
That is the reason in the Halloween time, here Americans also, they put the maize sticks in front of their houses.
Because of this, Dundukari was kept on that 7, the ganupus on the bamboo stick or corn stick, whatever it's called. So he was sitting on it, and as these pandits, they are reciting the Bhagavatam every day, one block is like smashing it. Yeah, so one more knot is breaking it. And finally, after the 7th day, then from the Vaikuntha, the flight came. And they took the Dundukari. Then all the villagers were like surprising it. We were also there. We are also listening this Bhagavata Katha. But why this only one airplane came? Then, at that time, all the pandits, everyone, all the brahmanas told them, because of you are also there, but the intensity hearing is not happening as equal to that Dundukari. Because of Dundukari is in a suffering mode, and he wanted to get out of that one. So that's why he's paid, so much attentive to the hearing of the Srimad Bhagavatam. But you did not pay attention. That's why it did not happen. Then finally all the villagers requested this, Gokarna again, please do one more Bhagavata Saptaha. And this time, this Gokarna did the Bhagavata Saptaha. Entire village, all the people, they very much attentively they heard that the Bhagavatam story. Then all the flights came. One person, one flight. And they all went back to the Vaikuntha. See, what is the connection here? Because we need to understand this. Because Srimad Bhagavatam has that potency. It is not an ordinary one. Because it is Amala Puranam. Out of all the Puranas, Srimad Bhagavatam was compiled, Vasudeva was compiled at his matured level. He compiled Bhagavata Purana beginning also. But he was not happy. All Puranas was finished and he was not happy. He was feeling so much empty in his heart. That time Narada came. You have written this, all the Puranas, Vedas and Vedanta Sutra, Aranyakas and Samhitas, everything. But you did not glorify the Lord Krishna. So you should glorify it. Then this Vasudeva went back to this Bhagavata Purana, edited it. So his second time he compiled it. That's why this Srimad Bhagavatam is Amala Puranam. And that's why we say that hearing Krishna Katha will purify us. Why? Because of Krishna is not different from his name, his pastime and his leelas. Anything. He is not non-different from it. And still we get the doubt. Why Krishna Katha? Right? Because in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that. What is the shloka? Mamaivamsho jivaloke jivabhuta sanatana. So we are part and parcel of Krishna. Krishna is speaking that. So when we have a relationship, this is what we are all lacking also in this world. Our relationships are based on that your people versus my people. Right? This is like a Hiranyakashipu education. This is what in the demonic school they teach us. They are your people, means your friends. And who is not helping you, they are your enemies. So our job is we have to conquer them or we have to kill them always. So, but this is how the relationship is. Even in the family also, right? When the relationship is based on the body conception, then like people will always say that, oh, I love you so much, but you have to cook for me, you have to make my coffee. This is what love is in a material world, right? But in the spiritual world, when our relationship is based on the Krishna, when we keep the Krishna in the center, and everyone we started seeing it, all equal. Yomam pashyati sarvatra, sarvatra mayi pashyati. So we start seeing everyone in Krishna, and we see in everyone Krishna. So we come to that level when our consciousness is elevated to this Krishna consciousness. So that is why this Srimad Bhagavatam will be very helpful to everyone. And when we hear this, we diminish our, even papa, completely. When we do this bhakti, the first thing happens is kleshagni. All the suffering will be smashed. The first result. Second one is shubhada. All auspiciousness is going to happen. There is no suffering at all. No matter what kind of problems we face it. But ultimately, we all enjoy only. And people will shock and look, what happened to you? You have that a big problem and you don't even worry because Krishna gives that strength. That's why reading this Srimad Bhagavatam and inviting on that Shraddha day, we have to invite the Vaishnavas and feed them. Either one Vaishnava and two Vaishnavas, three Vaishnavas, and we have to feed them in a way that they are your forefathers. So we have to see our forefathers in that Atithi, and we have to serve them the best. And we can give some dakshina also. So that is the only way. We should not offer directly even to them also. That's what Prabhupada is saying, that we have to offer it to Krishna, and that prasadam need to be offered to our forefathers, not directly. Right? So that's why we have to invite the Vaishnavas in this day. If we don't know the Tithi and all that, but we can find out, we can celebrate on that Tithi. If not on that Tithi, and in Telangana, most of the people do that on the Amavasya day. Because if we don't know when and all that, it's like they just do it on Amavasya day. So on that day, we have to invite the Brahmanas. We have to host the program, and this Harikatha need to happen, and they all will be benefited. That's why these the Vasus, Adityas, and Rudras, they represent. These are our Pitrus, our ancestors. So this is the.
Pitru means Pitru means father, grandfather, and.
Yeah. So in the Pitru Loka, there are the 3 childs for each family. That's why they say that, it's a Punnama Naraka. Who can protect our ancestors from Punnama Narakas? Punnama, here it's one, the Shastra says that Punnamo Naraka Yasmat Trayate. Trayate means who delivers it. Punnama Narakas lonchi. From Punnama Narakas, who delivers us is called Putra. That's why this Putra, son name, came from that only. First letter of that Naraka, Punnama, Pu. And Trayate, who delivers it. That's the first letter. That's why it came as a Putra. Many people wanted to have a boy, son, because of this reason only.
If there is no son, sons, what they do?
then the daughters can do it too.
Oh.
But if there is a son, now we get the question: if there are the multiple sons, who can do it?
Elder.
No, they are the elder son should do it. But if they live all together,
But now
if they live all together, then the elder son will do it, and all the brothers will cooperate with them. If we are living separately, and every son have to do it, there is no choice. So all the sons have to perform it, and the good job is the son had to do that process things, and wife had to cook the best. Not that something no, the best, because we are serving our forefathers, and once they please there no problems are going to happen to our kids or next generations also. If we don't make them satisfied and we think like nothing is happening to us, maybe if they get angry, they may take revenge on the next generation or even after 5 generations also, because this
They
is
are in
very
Vasu farms.
no, they are sitting in the Pitruloka. Pitruloka is just above the Yamaloka. They directly go down. So Pitruloka is there. But that Pitruloka, Devatas, many people get confusion. Pitru Devatas are different. Pitru Devatas are these Vasus, Adityas and Rudras. They are all called Pitru Devatas, and headed by Aryama. You know this Aryama, one time when Yamadharma Raju came in the form of the Vidura, and this Aryama became a temporary Yama. So Aryama was taken the Yamadharma 100 years. So this Vidura was here for 100 years. So in the Mahabharata battle time, so Aryama had taken the temporary role of the Yamadharma Raj. Alright? Any questions or comments? So the best way, this is the best way to offer our ancestors. Invite the Vaishnavas and have a program, satsang, and they will be delivered, because everyone pray for them. And any questions, comments for that? And Arjuna was also worrying about like this. So if there are no questions, then we can do the Arati. Hare Krishna. So we'll do the Arati and so you have to sing? You just sing the same Hare Krishna mantra.
నువ్వు చేస్తావా హారతి?
If you want to sing, like you have to do it?
హారతి ఓకే,
Sing.
హారతి నేను చేస్తాను.
So we can stand now. अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Jai Jagannath, 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 Swami Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Swami Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा
जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा
जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा
जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा
जय जय निताई गौरनाथरा जय जय निताई गौरनाथरा
जय जय निताई
गौरनाथरा जय जय निताई गौरनाथरा जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा
जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा
जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा
जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा
नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल
गौरंगा
मीनाक्षी नरसिंह ओम नमो भगवते
नरसिंहाय नमस्ते से
आविर्भवा वज्रनखा तमोदसग्रसा ॐ स्वाहा अभयम् अभयम् आत्मनि भूयिष्ठा ॐ शान्ति
नमाम्यहम् गम्भीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्यो नमाम्यहम् गम्भीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नरसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्यो नमाम्यहम्
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय
जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Now we bend down, bow down and worship him.
నువ్వు అవన్నీ చెప్తావా మంత్రాలు మీద
Prabhu చెప్తారా అదే దేవో విష్ణు బాబు next time. So you all can worship him and you can put any desire to Narsinga Bhagavan or Jagannath Baldev Subhadra too.
మహాప్రసాదే ఓకే ఓకే తీసుకురా
Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Punyavatan Rajam Vishwaso Naiva Jayate Sharira Avidyaja Jodendriyata Hekal Jive Paile Vishesa Gare Kare Madhya Jivati Lobho Mai Sudurmati Take Jeta Katina Samsare Krishna Bharadoya Mai Gori Bhari Jiva Jai Swaprasada Nadilo Bhai Yanna Bruta Pavo Radha Krishna Gunagavo Premeda Ko Sri Chaitanya Nittai Jai Nimai Jai Nitai Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jagannath Mahaprasadam ki Now today, tomorrow, yesterday, Shani Mataji's birthday was there. So we are celebrating her birthday today.
Always Mataji comes as a Gopika. So
after this, then we'll take the group photo, then we'll take the prasad. Hare Krishna Shani Mataji.
Thank you. Monica, we shooting for a really long time.